remember, I do have command of Red Alert.
Good.
That's the greatest button in the game. I have the difficulty level set to 5, which seems relatively low, but maybe a good idea for a first run, especially with the new version. But I could put it up some more if you want.
No, that's fine. I clicked ready to play.
Ready to play.
All right. I'm going to start the simulation.
There we go.
Rock and roll. Okay. Captain's screen. Looks like we have got E00, F62, C34, and some stuff down in Sector E3.
Captain, I have coming communications from 3 different sources, all asking us to surrender.
Ha!
E00,
Well, that's not going
Scaring
to happen.
Defiler.
Garen Defiler is heading for DS3. We need to head to Sector C2 immediately so that it does not take out that ship.
All right, give me a bearing.
E00, then.
Do I get bearings? I don't have the bearings option here.
The long-range scanner screen, I think you might be able to give me a general direction.
Direction 288, range 21 kilometers.
Captain, any message you'd like sent to E00?
Tell E00 that they need to surrender, otherwise they're going to get owned.
Okay,
Weapons set beam frequency for C on E00.
Alright.
Roger that, setting
Message sent,
frequency.
Captain.
Load up a nuclear missile. What else have we got? Weapons?
We have 8 homing missiles, 2 nukes, 6 mines, 4
Alright, drop us out of
EMPs.
warp, drop us out of warp, drop us out of warp. Let's see what we can get on this ship. We need to set our phasers to C.
Whoa!
Shields up. Are the shields up?
The shields are up, Captain.
Alright, good.
Captain, permission to call them a fleet in Martarian.
How are those shields doing, weapons? Permission granted.
Shields seem fine, sir.
Anything weakening on them?
Front shields are currently at 60%.
Alright, Helm, we need to face those front shields. Fire off a missile, weapons.
Roger that, firing missile.
Helm, get us out of here. How are they doing, weapons? Slash
Trying to loop
shields?
behind them.
Front shields are at
Yeah.
0, rear shields at 50. Okay, good. Impulse is disabled, warp's disabled. Alright, so their shields are not coming back anytime soon. Alright, one down. Nice work, folks. How many weapons do we have available to us?
We have only made use of 1 Type 1 homing missile, sir.
And the music is super loud again. I'm
I
gonna
have
turn
no
it down
music,
even
Captain.
further.
Captain, I will contact Deep Space 3. Anything you'd like to requisition?
Are we low on anything at the moment, or are we still okay? How's our energy
All we
engineering?
require is 1 homing missile. Energy is nominal. Slight heating on the maneuver systems.
Alright, we need to head to Sector B4 to intercept the Scarin Defiler F62.
Direction 66, range 40k.
Going to warp.
Take us to warp.
I'm sending a message of surrender to F62, Captain.
Well,
Set
done.
frequency
Weapons,
set
load
for
us
D.
up.
Weapons loaded, frequency D.
Well done. Drop us out of warp.
Weapons on.
What's
Weapons
about?
officer, how many nukes do we have?
We have 1 nuke loaded and 1 nuke in the bay.
And
Alright.
can we only have 2?
Target off the starboard.
Alright, weapons. Let's take those shields down first. Get a homing missile going.
Roger that, homing missile in the air.
Reload, please. Rear shields are down to 30. 26. Alright.
Boosting power to the primary beam.
Captain, large number of unknown vessels are entering the system in the 4 corners.
I see him. One thing at a
Beginning
time.
scan.
We seem to be hugging the enemy ship.
It's a mean kind of hug.
Angry hugs. Alright, what are these enemies that we're looking at? Cruisers down there. Alright, our energy is low. We're going to head down to refuel at DS2. So take us down to DS2 D3 communications, request them to build us some weapons, and we need to get our energy refilled there as well.
Weapons.
DS2 bearing
Weapon officer.
207.
Weapon officer, anything I need to commission?
We could use some homing missiles.
Okay. Let you know, DS4 has stock of 23 homing missiles.
23?
Okay.
I've also commissioned Deep Space One to commission nuclear warheads.
Yes!
Good work.
Captain,
Our
I see
next-
4 cruisers heading towards Deep Space 2, I believe.
Yep, that's why we're at Deep Space 2. But the cruisers are not our primary concern. Primary concern is the Enforcer, which is a much tougher ship. However,
Would you like me to send a message?
ask for its surrender. The cruisers right now are not moving as quickly as the Enforcer. I think we can take out the Enforcer once we're loaded up, and then head down and nuke the cruisers. That should take care of most of them. What's H-36, Science?
Beginning scan.
Thank you. Oh, okay, I see. I moved my mouse, and that gives me the bearing now.
H-36, Scaran Enforcer.
Okay, so another one of them. How's
Space 3
our
has a...
how are our energy levels coming?
800 and rising.
Energy is increasing.
Let me know when we're full. As soon as we are, we need to head to bearing.
Full.
And take us to bearing 083, please. Helm
083.
083.
Maximum warp.
Yes, please. We need to intercept this Enforcer.
Weapons,
with the homing
frequency
missiles
A.
loaded.
Deep Space 3 just sent us a message saying that the 20
Take
homing
us out of
missiles-
warp, bring us around. Pardon me, what would Deep Space 3 say?
They have 20 homing missiles in stock.
Thank you. Launch homing missiles. Frequency A for lasers.
Sir, the enemy is outside of range.
As soon as we're in range, do those things. There
Roger
they
that.
are. What's our stock of homing missiles like at the moment?
7 in the bays, 1 in the tube.
Okay, load up
Firing.
another one. There it goes. Missiles away. Another cruiser up there. Oh, a battleship. Okay, so they're a little tougher. Alright. How'd they like that? They didn't mind it too much. Let's keep hammering those rear shields. Need to get those shields down so that we can take them out and go and take on those cruisers. They're coming around. Helm, try and keep behind them.
I don't have them on my scanners.
Intel for the ship. The captain sometimes disagrees with Scaran corporate leadership. Also, the ship is underpowered.
That's good to know. Can we make anything of that, communications officer?
Repeat.
Do we have any options that will help us take advantage of that knowledge?
What
Will
knowledge
they be
again,
likely
sir?
to surrender?
He disagrees with Scaran corporate leadership, and the ship is also underpowered.
Ask him if he'd like to surrender.
I will... Yes, sir. C-34 Enforcer.
Yes, please.
Message sent. In multiple messages from Earth sources saying that they are wanting to leave none alive.
Alright, so these folks are not interested in surrendering to us?
I've not received a message as of yet, Captain.
Okay. Weapons, load up 1 nuclear missile.
Nuclear missile already loaded, sir.
Good, good. How are those shields doing? See if we can get behind them. Maybe use a little burst of warp. Get us some distance.
You want distance?
Captain,
Yeah,
would you
get a
like
little
SAS
distance,
for
stay
any?
behind them.
Would you like SAS reports for any deep space facilities?
Let's see. Who's got the nukes right now?
I have nukes right now, sir.
Launch that, please. I meant which deep space station has...
Deep Space 1 currently has 1 nuclear warhead. Deep Space 2 has 0 nuclear warheads.
Okay.
Deep Space 3 has
How are
4
shields
nuclear
doing?
warheads.
Shield's nominal.
Alright, sorry, you said Deep Space 1 had one?
Space 1 has 1 nuclear warhead, and Deep Space 3 has 4.
Okay, Helm, please take us to bearing 294.
294.
Request docking with DS1. We're going to load up that nuclear missile that they have, and then we are going to head down to take out this
Sir,
cluster
our
in
bays are
Sector
full.
E3.
We
Bays are
cannot
full.
house any more
We are
nuclear
clear for docking.
missiles.
Is there one in the tube?
There is one in the tube, sir.
Okay. So we can't do
We
anything.
have
Alright.
permission to
so let's
begin
see.
docking, Captain.
Says our energy is low at the moment. Front shields 80, rear shields 80, standard 1 patrol, 2 torpedo tubes. Alright, so we only have storage for 2 nukes. And
Deep Space
We've
2
got
is
2
currently in the
available right
process.
now.
Deep Space 1 is currently making another nuclear warhead. It'll take 5 minutes.
okay. What is it that you're asking me about in the chat here? Oh, half the screen is still a picture. Whoops. There you go.
Captain, is there any enemy vessels you would like me to communicate with?
Let's see. At the moment,
We are at
Try
full
to
energy,
touch-
leaving dock.
thank you. Try getting in touch with H36. See if they want to surrender. Helm, take
Intel
us
about-
to
Yes, Captain.
bearing 173.
Intel about Scaran Enforcer H-36. Captain believes his ship is attractive and will not react to taunts about his ship's appearance.
Very well.
It is exceptional.
Understood. Take us to bearing 172, Helm. Load up those nukes.
Nukes
One-
already loaded, sir.
172
Captain, I cannot get a clear line of communication to H-36.
Okay.
is warp.
Scratch that, you just popped up.
Alright, weapons. Once we arrive
Load them
within
to
range,
freeze. Yes, sir.
I would like you to target D47 and fire a nuclear missile. When the missile is fired, Helm, please take us around.
Around
As
behind
soon as
them?
We're in range. No, around and away from them. We don't want to get hit with the fallout.
Aye, aye.
Thank you,
Captain,
sir.
did we destroy H-36?
Take us out of warp. H36? Not yet.
Negative H-36
H-36
can
has
cloak.
disappeared.
Bad news. Weapons. Can you get a lock yet?
Yes, sir.
Alright, on
Firing nuclear
D47?
missile at the center of the formation.
Thanks, sir.
Turning away.
Alright. What's that looking like? One down. Take us back around.
Aye.
Looks like their shields are low. Load up that other nuke. We are going to target Q62 at bearing 298. Thank you. Let's look at
Q62,
Z96. Switch those
frequency
lasers
C.
to frequency E. Z96. Take us to bearing 271, Helm.
271.
There we go. They're taken care of. Homing missiles in the tubes, please.
Roger that. 2 homing missiles and tubes.
Captain, I may suggest stopping by Deep Space 3 next, as they do have 4 they have 4 nuclear warheads, sir.
Sounds good. More weapons.
Trying
Let's
to
get
position
working on
behind the enemy.
Z96. Thank you, sir.
H-36 has come back onto sensors.
Just to note, the specials that H-36 has, he has a cloak, an HE teleport tractor, anti-mine, and shield train.
Hmm.
Sir, I may suggest a nuclear option.
I don't think we need a nuclear option with this one, but with H-36 we will.
H-36 just disappeared again, Captain.
We'll get them. Don't worry about it. Take us up to, where was it, D Space 2 you were saying?
Deep Space 3, Captain.
Deep Space 3. All right, bearing 333.
333. Aye.
Space. Message incoming from Deep Space One. They have nukes.
Wonderful.
Just to note, the battle group in Sector E2, there is a Torgoth Leviathan there.
Wonderful.
200 shields to a side.
B2, you said?
Lots of beams.
That's entering B2.
Their message
Permission
from
to dock, Deep
M17.
Space 3.
They are seeking to destroy the enemy.
Wonderful.
And it's E2, not B2. The group in E2, there is a Leviathan.
E2. All right, understood. Thank you. We don't need to worry about them
E77 is
quite yet.
H36 is back on sensors.
I see him.
Sir, we are fully rearmed.
Excellent. Take us to bearing 339. Load up one nuke and a homing missile on the other two, please.
Roger that. Nuke
Sir.
and homing missile.
Captain, would you
We're
like
going
me to insult the enemy?
Absolutely. Go crazy.
That is H30 or H what, sir?
H45 is who we'll be targeting. With a nuclear strike as soon as we are in range, which is now,
Yes,
drops
sir.
out of warp.
We are calling his
H45.
ship toy.
Excellent.
Turning
Nuclear
away.
missile
Says he will
deployed.
destroy us at full speed.
I don't think so.
Sir, shall I load another nuke?
I don't think we're going to need that homing missile on 003.
Fired.
Switch those lasers over to frequency B and let's work on H80. How are we doing
Lasers
for
fired.
energy engineering? Thank you.
Energy is at
Frequency
700.
D.
Very good. Okay. We should have them shortly. I don't think they can stand up to us for long. There we go. Excellent work, crew.
Captain DS3 still has 2 nukes.
Wonderful. Helm, take us to bearing 272.
272.
Weapons, we are going to target Krallian cruiser R-50 with a nuclear strike. Load a homing missile in the second tube, please.
Roger that. Requesting some time to load a nuke.
Will do. We don't need to go maximum warp.
R50.
R-50. Alright, and drop us out
Would
of
we
warp.
like to say his wife is thankful for us killing him?
Certainly.
Yes, sir.
No need to be polite. Weapons, how's that loading?
Nuke is ready to fire.
R50
Alright.
is confirmed. Radio silence.
Are we in range?
Roger that. We are in range.
Fire. Load a second homing missile in the first two. We're aiming at R-50. And... how's it going?
The nuclear
Oh,
missile will hit now.
And there it goes. Alright, that's one
Fire
down.
homing.
Yes, please. Fire a homing missile at R70, R50. We need to find those field frequencies.
Frequency E.
Frequency E. Alright, get frequency E to target R50, please.
Captain, would you like me to break the port?
Why not?
Coming around.
How are you finding the new controls?
Pretty much the same as before. But, you know, slightly nicer
Okay.
GUI.
Captain, target M17 is asking us to surrender, as well as B77, who states their ship is invincible.
Can we...
Sir, I
Contradict
suggest we fire
that
a
in
nuclear
any way?
missile to him.
Do we have any left? I don't think we do at the moment. Alright, let's get... try and take out R50 as quickly as we can. And we'll have some homing missiles for our friend R70 after that. Now, can we boost power to those lasers?
Power is already boosted with lasers.
All right, thanks. Okay, let's see how we're doing. How are our shields holding?
Quite well. Front shield's at 80%.
Excellent.
One homing tube remaining.
Alright, let's hold on to that for the moment. Focus on getting these lasers working. Alright, there's another one down. R-70 is our next target. Don't fire the missile though, their rear shields are still at 100%. Frequency
Captain,
B.
the group in A5 is starting to reveal itself, mainly consisting of battleships.
Alright, we will take care of them. Oh, we're low on
Energy is
energy.
low, Captain. I suggest we bug out.
One sec. Hold on 1 second.
We could also convert torpedoes to energy.
Alright, fire the remaining homing missiles that we have at R50.
Fired.
And we are going to bring us around to
Captain, I may suggest
DS4.
DS3.
DS3 then, sounds good. Bearing 126 helm, maximum warp.
126.
DS3 still has a stock of nuclear missiles.
Excellent.
Just going to maximum
Just a
warp
note.
now. We won't be able to sustain that for long.
A5
Pardon
has
me?
a battle group in A5. There's a Leviathan and a Torgoth Goliath, 2 big ships.
Alright, so we've got 2 groups of big ships. H-36 is still dicking around down there.
Captain, we've been forced to drop the impulse.
Captain,
Understand, do we have any torpedoes remaining?
We have 6 mines and 4 EMPs. I can attempt
Convert
to
what you
convert them
can
to
to
energy.
energy, please.
That is impossible, Captain.
Captain, I may suggest taking all different shields into energy.
That'd be great. Engineering, can you do that for us?
Removing all shield power, sir.
Let's see what we can pump into our engines.
Captain, if I may suggest for the group A5, 2 nuclear missiles may be able to do it.
Yeah, that's what we're going to aim for. But for now, we need to limp our way to DS3 to get those missiles and refill our energy.
Yes, sir. I may suggest taking all systems offline and pumping it into engines and energy.
Already done.
Alright, so basically our
Stations
warp
in.
factor is not allowable at the moment.
Note to
And
calm
17
about
is saying,
N34. The ship has complained to Corellian High Command that the ships are too weak, and he is cowardly.
which ship is that again?
N43.
Will you like me to send a message of surrender to him? Or have him
It's
surrender?
possible.
Yeah, see if he wants to surrender to us.
Sending now.
Do we have EMPs?
Yes, sir.
No, I didn't even know we had them. That's good information.
Captain, DS3's status report is currently 23 Type 1 homing, 2 Type 4 nuke, 18 Type 6 mine, and 4 Type 9 EMP.
Okay, wonderful. Weapons, if you could load an EMP into one of the tubes, that would be great. Oh, you can't do that right now. Never mind. We need to focus on getting to
We
that.
can, sir. However, it will take a very long time.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll be able to as soon as we get to a station, which I guess there's no way for us to get warp, so everyone enjoy a nice coffee or tea, or a hot toddy if you prefer.
Our estimated time of arrival is 17 seasons of Voyager, sir.
We're gonna get home eventually.
Captain, permission
Yes.
to reenact Beard of Fire and go into cryosleep.
Have fun. We'll wake you up when we get there.
Also permission to get raviolis.
Yeah, sure. We need to fuel up at the system. Do they know we're coming at DS3?
I have not yet sent them any messages. Would you like me to send a docking message?
Yes, please.
Docking crew is ready. We will be admitted as soon as we arrive.
Excellent.
And
Only 15
PS1,
seasons to go.
PS1 sent a message saying they have 3 nuclear warheads.
Good to know. We may need those later.
PS2 now has 1 nuclear missile.
Okay, great. If we can get one of the deep space stations working on EMPs, and one of them working on homing missiles, and the other 2 working on nukes.
Yes, Captain.
You. Come on, legendary sword. You can make it. Somehow. I believe in you.
Sir, if I might say, Captain Dave would be very proud of you.
I ran out of energy.
In the future, moving to maximum warp, I think it uses exponentially more energy, so we may want to just stick to lower warp speeds unless we really need to get somewhere in a hurry.
Good idea.
Looks like the Scaran Enforcer's jonesing for a fight. It's bearing on DS3 or us.
That's fine. We can handle them as soon as we're rescheduled here. Rescheduled. Refueled. No desire to surrender from N43?
Negative, Captain.
Oh, their loss. We have Parcheesi and Yahtzee. Okay, so our shields are doing all right.
Full energy.
Full energy. How's the weapon loading?
All weapons loaded. 1
Alright.
EMP and 1 nuke.
All right, and is there one more nuke in the bay then?
There is indeed, sir.
All right, Helm, take us to bearing 66, please.
66.
Captain, all these space stations are currently building their correct armaments.
Okay. Gorgoth Goliath. 200 shields, 227. All right, this is going to be a hit and run. We are going to launch an EMP followed by a nuke at R60, and then we are immediately going to leave.
Aye.
I'm going to put those lasers on B, please. Are you ready for this, folks?
Sir, requesting target confirmation.
R60, Torgoth Goliath.
Roger that.
Looks like we're coming in a little too far to the south.
Bearing 040.
040. Aye.
Now it's 033. Okay, weapons, you have a lock.
Yes, sir. Too
Fire
many
both
targets.
tubes. R60. Fire both tubes, take us around.
Turning away.
Weapons, can you do anything about
Oh.
those incoming?
Front shield.
Negative, sir. Cannot do a single thing. I can
Alright,
boost the rear
good stuff,
shields, though.
folks. Alright. Boost those rear shields, weapons. You might have an arc on that missile that's coming in. You'll need
You want me to
click
come
on it
about?
to blow it up. Yeah, come about.
Alright. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very
Welcome
close.
to the enemy missile.
Okay,
Couldn't get it. Sorry, sir.
that's okay. Load up the other nuke if you can. We're gonna fire an EMP at...
Inbound.
We've got inbound.
And no front shield.
Turn us away. Support. We got one down, okay.
Oh,
Very
nice
good.
shooting.
Reset
Move
bearing.
down.
Target is A75 for a
Captain,
nuclear
permission
weapon.
to go to red alert.
Red alert. Load up another EMP, please. Nice shooting weapons.
Sir,
Well done,
main
folks.
formation taken
Captain,
down.
that is a confirmed 2 down.
Excellent work. How are our shields?
Very
Are
bad.
At 4. Okay. Let's focus on M17 for now.
M17 has repeatedly